Hello everyone, I'm just going to do this in one take. This is actually the day the video should have came out, so I failed you guys, my bad. This week has been a rough one. I was sick for the good first part of the week, and then I had work, and then I had the gig, which was a good gig. It just, I didn't eat any food that day much. I had like a protein bar and then I went there and they had food trucks, but I was too busy like talking to people and I got pretty wasted and then yeah, I didn't do any filming or anything then and the next day like I felt fine later that night because I don't think I drank that much, but I didn't eat anything. And later that night I was gonna go to McDonald's and I'm like, I don't want to eat all those calories, so I just had another protein bar. And the next day I just felt awful. And I was just like the whole day I was just like, oh, and so I didn't do anything yesterday. The video I wanted to put out, I need my amp for, and I do not have the amp. It's at the rehearsal space, so I don't even know if I'll get it next week because we have a gig on Friday, and if I don't get it, if we get back late and we're not feeling like unloading, then it's just not going to happen. And then I'll have to wait till I see him again to get it. But uh, what I wanted to do is I'll show a little clip of this. I did this mod, right? This is minimal editing because you guys are waiting on me. So I did this mod, and this mod is basically you put a capacitor in series with the pickup to cut out low frequencies, kind of like a low pass filter. And I found this because I was looking for a way to get my little 59 to sound less dark and just kind of blend better with the pickups. And well, I found this one on the Seymour Duncan site, and I didn't even know that existed. Like I was thinking of something like the what do they call it, the bass cut knob, bass cut switch on a Jaguar. Maybe do something like that. I don't know, but it's just you put a cap in series with the neck humbucker for this mod, and the neck humbucker would be less muddy. So I'm like, well, I'll do it on the little 59. Well, I didn't have, they called for a .047 cap. I had a .022. And I'm like, okay, that might take out too much bass, but I'll throw it in. If so, I can always order a .047. Throw in the mod, and it's subtle, or I think it's subtle at first because I didn't have an amp here. And it sounded good. And so I go, okay, this works, whatever. The thing I found out was, and this is true with Helix, this is true with Guitar Rig 6 at least, but it seems like pickup differences aren't as much as with a real amp. So I first was going back and forth between the middle and the bridge, and it was like, oh wow, they sound a lot closer. But then when I went from the middle to the neck, those sounded a lot closer too. So I'm like going, uh-oh, this is just the modeler making things sound samey. So basically, I want to do the comparison with a wall amp, and I'll use the recordings I did for the little 59 before, and I will use the same. I use the Zoom mic to mic it. I'll use the same settings and everything, and then compare it. But here is the clean setting, so you can hear the subtle differences. And then here is distorted. You don't lose too much bass with the distortion either. And see, there you go. It's like it subtle on there, but when I played live, it sounded great. And it might have been I was really drunk, but yeah, I'm not drinking at the next gig. I'm gonna play it sober. It just, we had these IPAs that were just very stronger than they looked, and then I think after two of them, I was just, especially with an empty stomach, I was just gone. Yeah, but anyway, My amp, first time I got to use it live, it was running a little hot, not like it was a little too gainy because it's like I had my amp at 3 and it's where exactly I like it, but I didn't know if I needed more volume or not. But if I did, I would have been already at the too gainy point of it. So I might have to lower the bias on it because I did 26. He said 22 to 28, and Fender had it at like 15 or 14 or something like that, or it was low. So I definitely have the bias way higher than it was, but I do like the fact like it was perfect the way it sounded. But I'm like, ooh, if I need to get a little louder, I'm just going to get a little more gainy, and that might be an issue. So yeah, I don't know. I'll figure that one out. But yeah, this is just a quick video. Sorry about it. I'm rougher than a badger's ass, as they say right now. It's Monday. The video should have been out already, and I'm just barely filming. I'm gonna throw it out because I have to do a video each week, and I didn't feel like just doing a little. I think one time I did it was just a picture saying sorry, no video this week. But yeah, here you go. At least I got to talk about what will be an upcoming video, hopefully in the next couple weeks. And I'm gonna start on another video just in case. And yeah, I just, yeah, between being sick and then getting sick again from the night before, I was just I did not feel too well yesterday. I was hoping to go over there and get my amp, and I was just like, my stomach. I could barely eat yesterday. Now I'm starving, so I'm back to normal. So anyway, you guys have a good one. My bad. No more my bads in the future. This is the last one. I think I agreed to run a 10K um, while I was drunk and a bunch of other stuff. I think I owe some guy all my organs or something. That's another reason why I think I'm going to stop drinking. I'm too nice. All right, you guys have a good one. I'll see you next week, and have a good one.